Buffett sells his stake in the newspaper business. Billionaire out of Omaha, Nebraska, the billionaire Warren Buffett has given up on the newspaper business. He's selling all of Berkshire Hathaway's publications to Lee Enterprises for $140 million, including the Omaha World Herald in Nebraska and the Buffalo News in New York. Buffett is a longtime fan of newspapers, but he has said for several years that he expects most of them to continue on their declining trajectory. Everybody now is getting their news offline. That's what I do nowadays. I don't even read a fucking newspaper anymore. Save for a handful of national papers such as the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal continue its success. The deal covers 31 newspapers in 10 states, as well as 49 paid weekly publications with digital sites and 32 other printed products. Other newspapers include the Tulsa World in Oklahoma and the Winston-Salem Journal in North Carolina. As part of the agreement, Lee will enter into a 10-year lease for Berkshire Hathaway's media real estate. Lee has been managing the Berkshire Hathaway media publication since July of 2018. Analyst Ken Doctor, who writes the News Economics blog, said that this sale is a logical step for Berkshire after hiring Lee to manage most of its papers. That was the first step in gaining some efficiency of scaled management. Further, it was a clear acknowledgement by Warren Buffett, a longtime major supporter of the press, but he no longer believed that the print newspaper business could be turned around, said Ken Doctor. Rick Edmonds, a media business analyst with the Poynter Institute, said this deal reinforces that the newspaper industry is out of favor with most investors. It's a further unfortunate event for an industry that's already been having a lot of tough times, Edmonds said. The deal will increase Lee's size significantly. The company said its portfolio will grow to 81 daily newspapers and nearly double its audience size. The deal is expected to be decided in mid-March. This is a compelling and transformative transaction for Lee, said Mary Junk, Lee's chairman. It both refinances their long-term debt on attractive terms and provides new revenue opportunities as well as operational synergies across an expanded portfolio. Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway's chairman and CEO said he and his partner Charlie Munger have long admired Lee. He says, "We've had zero interest in selling the group to anyone for one simple reason. We believe that Lee is best positioned to manage through the industry's challenge." Newspapers make up a small part of Berkshire Hathaway, which owns an assortment of more than 90 different companies and holds major investments in companies like Coca-Cola Company, Apple, and Wells Fargo. I think Buffett is trying to clean some things up. These little pieces aren't worth his time, said Andy Kilpatrick, who wrote A Permanent Value, the story of Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway is providing about $576 million in long-term, which is 9% financing to Lee, which it will use to pay for the Berkshire properties and refinance Lee's approximately to $400 million in existing debt. Berkshire will be Lee's sole lender after the deal closes. Lee said it expects to eliminate about $20 million in annual costs as part of the deal, primarily by cutting administrative expenses at the newspapers. Lee said it also expects to increase revenue by about $5 million by focusing on growing digital revenue and changes to subscription pricing.